So I've got a couple of videos under my belt, done some riding. Now it's time to introduce myself. I am John, owner of PuffinPass, whatever, the channel. I ride bikes. You see there's one over here, if I can point at it, something like that. And then there's this one back here. This is my gravel bike. This is my road bike, Specialized Roubaix SL4 from 2014, upgraded with Ultegra, some Bontrager wheels, runs gator skin tires because it flats around here. Still on tubes. Been a good bike. I've got probably about, I think 8,000 miles on it, maybe 9,000 miles on it. I can't remember. I've been riding it since it was brand new. I got injured a couple years back, probably about 3 years ago, and I kind of stopped riding altogether. Actually, I did stop riding altogether because I was worried about my back, and strangely enough, cycling actually helps my back, so go figure that one. Anyways, I got complacent, I got comfortable, I started streaming video games and spending a lot of time playing video games and stuff like that. I don't know, that's just side info. Then I got, I've always wanted to do like some bicycle touring or something like that, but road touring just doesn't really appeal to me. Riding on the road itself doesn't appeal to me. So I started looking into gravel bikes. Through gravel bikes, I started finding out about bike packing. And I wanted a bike that would do both. And I ended up picking up the pink rocket back here, as I call it. It's a good rig. It's a 2020 model in the Atomic Pink. And it's an Apex 1 build right now. I bought it with the intentions that I am planning on upgrading the drivetrain on it and the brake system on it, whatever else. And I didn't want to buy it was going to take me longer. I saved up for quite a while to get this. So between work and bills and stuff like that, it just takes a little while for me to pick things up for purchases and stuff. Anyways, long story short, I bought the bike, started riding again. I bought the bike about 2 months ago, give or take, and I got back on the bike, and I've been enjoying it since. I've been getting back into shape. So this is basically, these videos are basically just me getting back into shape, getting into off-road riding, and basically doing some drop bar mountain biking as much as is the intent, as well as obviously just in general gravel cycling and things like that, with the intent also of going and doing some bike packing trips as well. So I wanted to get the GoPro out, dust it off, and start filming with that. I'm filming on a GoPro 7 right now, and then I've got a GoPro 3 Plus from, I don't even know how old this thing is. Anyways, Hero 3 Plus. Still works, shoots 1080-60. I haven't shot with it in a while. I keep wanting to get multiple angles, and I gotta just do it. Right now, I'm not real comfortable being on the camera. I'm slowly getting my kit together to be able to get some bike packing in. But I've got gear I've got to buy. I've got to get some, obviously, clothing, bags. I still need to get a bag. Probably going to get a quilt for that. Sleeping pad. I've got a tent, but I'm probably going to get a different tent. And then I got to get the time off of work, and then I got to do that. So I'm working, I'm riding, I'm basically riding on my weekends, and then editing the video and kicking them out for you guys. So my last video, I went to Chamna, which is kind of a fun little place. This week we are going up right next to Badger. There's a mountain called Candy Mountain. It's a smaller hill, mountain, whatever. They call them mountains around here, but they're kind of like hills. It's a pretty quick climb. Took about, I think it was a 45-minute climb from the time that I unloaded and put my bike together and started going up the hill. It was like 45 minutes, bottom to top, top to bottom, complete. But I had a lot of fun with it, and it wasn't very busy because I was doing it on a Monday, which is kind of nice to have Mondays off because not a lot of people are out, so I can get on some of these trails. I think I'm slowly figuring out my video editing. Sorry for the long videos, folks. I haven't quite figured out the editing process quite as well as I want to. But stick with it, I'll figure it out. I'll start doing multiple camera angles. I'm just gonna slowly, break into it. I just want it to be a habit to upload videos right now and share what I'm doing. Show the Tri-Cities area of Washington is where I'm at. It's mostly desert. Actually, it's all desert. There are a couple of bikepacking trips in Oregon I want to do. There's also quite a few in Oregon, and then there's a few in Idaho as well as Montana. The ultimate goal is to take a leave of absence from work and do from south to north on the Great Divide mountain bike route, and then from north to south go down the Wild West bikepacking route, and then figure out a way back. Probably ride. I'm trying to get together a bunch of trails that I can go to and cross in order to ride back home. So overall, I think it'll be about 7,000 miles. I'm not expecting to take a year off and do it. I'm expecting to be able to do it in a couple of months. Hopefully 2 months, 2.5 months, somewhere in that range is kind of my hopes. And I got to figure out all the video process. So this is my grand theme here. Is everything that I'm doing is getting me built up and my legs strong enough and my cardio system strong enough to be able to put in long days on the bike, doing a hard trail, as well as figuring out my diet and what's going to work for me and what's not, as far as gear, food, and how to use it all. So I will be documenting that. If it interests you at all, join me. I don't know, learn along with me. I mean, I know quite a bit, but I obviously have a lot of things to learn. Anyways, let's get to the video. So this video today, it's the descent of Badger Mountain. I filmed a bunch of stuff, and partway up the hill, I heard my GoPro turn off. Couldn't figure out what happened. Realized that for some reason I didn't start the recording on it. So I turned on the recording and got to the top of the mountain. Anyways, I got all the way back home and started reviewing the video, and it's not a very good video. I'll even show you some of it right here.
Yep, can't escape the sirens anywhere. Jeez.
And that's what we got out of it. So, lesson learned. Always double check your GoPro is set up right. Always check that it's recording. So anyways, we'll get to the descent.
All right, all refreshed. Let's go take a spin down the hill. I'll be mindful there's some hikers up here, obviously. See what the sight line looks like and go at it, because I've never gone down this way. So this will be a first descent for me. Go ahead and get the top gear, crank up the tunes and go. See how she feels. Oh, go ahead, come on up.
You go ahead.
Oh. Have a good hike. That's an uncomfortable corner. This is not a fast descent. How you doing?
Or afternoon, I guess.
Yeah, I know. I do that every time I'm on a trail. I'm like morning, and it's like it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Have a
I'm used to walking this in the morning.
right. Yeah. Have a good hike. Yeah. Gonna go by the halfway point here. I need a dropper. I'm gonna say that 100 times before I get one. Would be nice on these kind of trails. Oh, that might have been a little fast. Ooh. That was a lousy corner. I shouldn't have done that. Thank you. Coming up behind. Thank you. We'll go this way. Came in on the other one. Afternoon. Not too bad. Have a good hike. Oh, I think I was supposed to keep going. My bad. Shoot. I don't know why I saw that as a turnout. Oh, hey, pup. That's that.